amazing. Santalahti is a shark, but right now he wants to find his inner tuna and move around a little bit.
What an analogy, by the way. That took me a little second. That was beautiful.
Wants to do what he's doing. Move in a circular fashion. Pick off shots from the outside. He does not want to step straight into that fire. Just to see what happens.
First shot from Kamal Magomedov will be the most interesting, in my opinion. Olli doing a great job of staying on the bike, working behind the jab. Does not want to be a static target for somebody who has the same kind of grappling prowess as Magomedov. Starting to chew up that lead leg a little bit.
The redness is showing already. Brave Nation, when you kick the calf like that, it damages the nerves underneath. The ankle no longer has the ability to work.
It's very smart. Magomedov being such a competent grappler, such a competent wrestler. You take out the lead leg, you take a little bit of pep out of that step.
Santalahti doing exactly the right thing, staying on the outside, picking his opponent apart just a little bit while circling. That's what he wants to keep up.
Trying to hit that counter right hand. He needs to get that back against the back off the cage.
Magomedov started big checking those kicks, but that can leave you open to other problems. Those are big, wide checks now.
And even if you're checking the kick, the foot can still wrap around and catch the calf. Oh, head kick from Magomedov. Wasn't far away, but he needs Santalahti needs to get off that cage. Magomedov will see that, pressure him, may hit the takedown or initiate the clinch.
Santalahti caught.
Oh, what a beautiful hook there. Magomedov going into this fight now. And these guys are very evenly matched. Shout out to our matchmaker Sam Brett, doing a great job putting these fights together. Beautiful stiff shot from Magomedov. Olli felt that momentarily stunned, and again that jab.
He's stung bad. Brave Nation, it's a mistake always in this sport to check how strong somebody's shots are by looking at their muscles.
Big elbows, perfectly legal to the side of the head. Now Olli Santalahti, who himself is a BJJ brown belt, it must be said, but in throwing a knee, timed beautifully right into the mount. Beautiful jiu-jitsu from Magomedov. Takes the back.
Hooks are in.
Already has 3 wins by rear naked choke. Could be setting up the head on.
Nope, right back into the mounted position.
This is pick your poison territory, Kirik. If you're on your back, you're giving up the mount. If you try and roll to your front, you give up the back. Magomedov doing a great job right now. Santalahti holding on for dear life.
Magomedov has his head clear now. He's gonna what he's gonna do now is throw punches, try and pin the hands, control them, more punches, and eventually an elbow.
Olli Santalahti tried to sneak out the back there, but getting his necks up right now. Throwing heavy elbows. Taking the back once again, one hook in. Santalahti needs to do something here. Oh, he managed to work back up to his feet. This is incredible, Kirik. Oh, I tell you what, I do love fights. This is brilliant. That jab from Magomedov is working beautifully, but a 1-2 reply from Santalahti.
The momentum is going to Kamal Magomedov. He thinks he's got his opponent's measure.
Santalahti needs to get his head off the center line. That head is not moving, but he eats a big knee and a big hook. Magomedov smells blood in the water, but Santalahti is not out of this by any stretch of the imagination.
Magomedov has huge faith, huge trust in his power to take a shot.
You wonder just how much that exchange on the ground took out of Olli Santalahti, and he is eating jab after jab here. Needs to implement some head movement. How much does he have left in the tank? How much did getting up from that mount and back mount take out of him? Santalahti still attacking that leg. You have to give him credit for his staying power here. Tenacity. Takedown attempt from Olli Santalahti, pressuring Magomedov against the cage.
Got much closer than I thought he would with that one.
Magomedov remaining calm.
Calm as ever, turns to his corner, looks, see if they've got any advice. Takes it in.
Santalahti, good head positioning there underneath the chin. Break off elbow. In on the takedown. A takedown will be huge here for Olli Santalahti. Into the back mount position. A little bit of a moral victory here for Olli Santalahti, being the first fighter to take the where it gets incredibly interesting, Kirik. The dynamic in the fight may have just changed.
Phil, where it gets incredibly interesting is the doctors in this corner. Olli, the amazing Santalahti, has sustained soft tissue damage to his face. The doctors are examining it very, very carefully. There are areas where a small cut means the fight is over. Now there's also areas where a big cut with a lot of blood has no long-term effect. We have a world-class medical staff in there. They have some important decisions to make right now.
I just want to refer to something we saw in the replay there, Kirik. Olli Santalahti attempted a knee in the clinch. Magomedov scooped underneath, scored a beautiful takedown. Technically, that was beautiful work. But look at the face of Olli Santalahti. Referee Deggy Larkin clearing the cage, and that to me shows just how, when utilized correctly, just how devastating the jab can be in mixed martial arts.
Those cuts, Brave Nation, are under the eye, which is typically, although not always, quite a bit less potentially injurious than over the eyes.
For the first,
also off the eyelid. I think we're good as far as the cuts sustained so far are going.
for the first time in his professional career, Magomedov finds himself in the second round. He's wary of his leaving his neck exposed here. High elbow guillotine, let go by Magomedov. Right now he turned defense into attack. This is not where Olli Santalahti wants to find himself.
Big question. Kamal Magomedov right now, Brave Nation, does he stay in his position and pound, or does he try to pass the guard?
Once again, try and get up. There is no quit in Olli Santalahti trying to work, trying to create angles for himself, but right now he finds himself on bottom. Magomedov again just transitions seamlessly into that mounted position.
We're likely, Phil, to see a rinse repeat. Punches, arm control, more punches, elbows.
And it fatigues him. Oh, like the back! Olli Santalahti is a warrior. Barely able to see out of that left eye, but still working to make something happen. Great composure being shown by the Finnish fighter. Yeah, trying to show him the takedown. Big elbows to the side of the head. Takedown, yeah. Right now, you just wonder for a third time, can Olli Santalahti get to his feet from this position?
His hip movement, Phil, looks fresh. It does not look like an exhausted fighter.
What landed an elbow there, a little bit errant to the back of the head. Got a warning from referee Deggy Larkin. And just look at that flame off from Kamal Magomedov. It's little things like that that show just how dangerous he is and just how clued in he is when it comes to the fight game.
The amazing transition, full close guard now. He wants to control the head, stop his opponent from posturing back, where the opponent's got leverage to throw down big shots.
Olli trying to reach that guard up. They try and hit it up. No, the arm's safe of Magomedov, but again, credit to Santalahti trying to make things happen. Feet on the hip. Magomedov again, just like a hot knife through butter into the mounted position. Could we be looking at the beginning of the end here? Has the neck, could this? Not quite. Again, having Kamal Magomedov on top of you at this stage of a fight when you've already expended so much energy.
He's expended energy, Phil, but he's also shown he can stand up from there, and he knows he can do it again.
From the fire into the flames again. Body triangle now for Magomedov. Olli Santalahti eating big shots. 2 minutes left to go in the round.
Body triangle is not completed.
Transitions the one hook into the half guard, or half back take, so to speak. Big deep breath from Olli Santalahti, and the fact that he's, oh, big elbow.
That elbow may have been, as you put it earlier, a little errant. And he's up.
That is incredible from Olli Santalahti, but he is leaking worse than a badly installed kitchen tap right now.
Santalahti now wants to get the hard point of his hip underneath those hands, hip forward as he pushes on the hands, trying to rotate the hands out and escape that grip, but it's a lot easier said than done.
And mentally, if you're Kamal Magomedov, you must be thinking to yourself, like, what do I have to do to get this guy out of here? Figure 4 grip to try and break. I think referee Dick Larkin may be bringing... No, breaks them up. I thought he was going to bring the doctors in to have a look at Olli Santalahti.
Olli on the offensive.
Oh, scores the takedown.
Quite.
Grapevines those legs.
And up again.
Nice work from Kamal Magomedov to get back to the feet. And again, Olli Santalahti expending a lot of energy. Coming up to the 30-second mark left in the second round. And it's going to be interesting when the doctors take a look at the face of Olli Santalahti and those cuts, because he is very much cut. Big elbows from Magomedov. Oh, you heard Olli Santalahti exclaim there with frustration and pain, but he's using his arm to hide the head, so he's getting elbowed in the arm. But Magomedov's shot selection has just been so intelligent here.
With every molecule of my respect, I want to extend it to Olli Santalahti.
Unquestionably. So this is a real hallmark of his game. Like you almost need to. It's like something out of, I don't know, like a comic book. He just keeps coming.
Like he was hit in the back of the head. We did not see it from our position. We're getting a look at a replay here.
Oh, they're to the side of the head. They're legal. The back of the head constitutes as a 3-inch strip from the crown all the way down.
Brave Nation, imagine holding a cell phone on the top of your head and running it all the way down the back. The punches cannot fall in that mohawk-like area. A good rule of thumb is when you hit that area, catch a little bit of ear, and it's legal.
Olli Santalahti still on the ground. Referee Dickie Larkin is over, taking a long, hard look at this, communicating with the corner, communicating with the doctor's team. Olli Santalahti is still going to go to a 3rd round. This is incredible. Olli Santalahti perhaps one of the toughest fighters we have ever seen in the Brave Arena.
Brave Nation, we just saw the doctor give a thumbs up signal. He looked at the location of the cut on the back of the head, gave us a thumbs up, so it's on. Decky, the Bandit Larkin, shooing everybody out of the ring. We are seconds around, away from one more incredible round.
Olli Santalahti is with your shield or on your sword type of fighter. Kamal Magomedov for the very first time in his career going to a 2nd and 3rd round. No questions about the gas tank of Kamal Magomedov. Oh, Olli eats a shot coming in. Some of those look like they're to the back of the head.
Olli, they're not to the back of the head. Keep fighting.
Referee Dickie Larkin once again warns Magomedov.
Santalahti sucking in that single leg, may go behind, may try and switch it off to a double.
So impressed, not just with Kamal Magomedov and his dominance in this fight, but the staying power, the heart, the tenacity, the fortitude of Olli Santalahti, Carrick. Absolutely incredible.
It's an honor to witness. And of course, it's an honor to witness the incredible skills being shown by Kamal Magomedov.
Correct.
Thought of as being primarily a wrestler, but he's showing exquisite striking.
Santalahti with a huge takedown, dipping into the reserves, a crimson mask adorning the face of Olli Santalahti.
Stop. Time.
Stand up, we're not sure why. Maybe to call a
Olli,
doctor in.
come with me, please.
Dickie Larkin, I think, is calling the doctor in to look at the cuts. And Carrick, this is something that isn't often talked about in MMA. Losing that amount of blood is going to deplete the gas tank, is going to deplete the reserves. It's going to make the fighter weaker.
As I understand it from talking with any number of medical professionals, the amount of blood that you see appears to be a lot, but it's a third of a pint, something like that. The amount of blood loss here is not that significant. What is significant is the location of the cuts. If the cuts are near a nerve, then it's not the skin that's getting cut. Skin heals on the face heals very, very quickly. On the head heals very quickly. But if there's nerve damage underneath those cuts, then the fight has to be stopped. As I said, we have not one, but two excellent fight doctors in the Brave Combat Federation cage right now. They're going to be giving their opinion, and we're going to get it very, very shortly.
Referee Dickie Larkin having a long conversation with Olli Santalahti. There's no quit in that fighter. Kamal Magomedov in purgatory right now, not knowing if he's going to continue to fight or if he's going to be awarded the victory. And the fight is all over. Kamal Magomedov taken to the deepest waters he has ever been in his mixed martial arts career. Olli Santalahti showing once again why he is considered one of the toughest MFers in the sport.
Let me just say, Phil Campbell, Kamal Magomedov is a 10. He just pushed his record to 10-0. This man is perfect. He's gonna get a title shot. Next fight, title shot.
I hear the click of a loaded gun. Stop running, 'cause it's coming for me.
Brave Nation, there may be a little bit longer than usual to get the two fighters to set the stage.
Who am I? What have I become?
The cuts that were staged by only the amazing Santalahti. And let me say it again, the amazing, tremendous, performance.
I feel it through the walls and I'm hearing freedom call my name. I'm breaking every chain. Your time is over.
Carlos Kramer is now entering the Brave Combat Federation cage, and he's gonna make it official.
All right, Brave Nation, another exciting battle inside the Brave CF 63 cage. This bout comes to an end at 1 minute and 8 seconds of the very third round. Your referee, Dickie Larkin, stops the fight, fighter unable to continue, and your winner, Kamal Magomedov!